Take two. For those who missed take one, the camera, I was using a camera that was pointing down to, I don't know what, something on my desk. And so I was talking and talking and talking, nobody could see me. So here I am on camera this time. Today's topic is you can only see as far as the eyes can go. And this is true for everybody. You see, many people think of mastery as getting it right the first time, every time. Well, that never happens. You see, mastery is a process, and it often involves setbacks and changes of direction. And I guess the best analogy I can use for that is what I call the vantage point principle. So imagine you're in a prairie, it's flat, and down far towards the horizon there is a hill. Well, you can't see what's on the other side of that hill. So the only way you can figure out what's on top of that hill and on the other side is for you to take the walk and climb that hill. And sometimes it's difficult, sometimes it's arduous, sometimes it's not easy, it takes work, and you have to stretch well beyond what you think your limits are. And as you cruise along, walking up that hill, you think that once you're on top, that's it, you're done. Well, that's not the case, because what you'll discover is once you're on top of that hill, further down towards the horizon, there is a mountain that's just a little bit bigger, but that you couldn't see from your first point. You see, you had to get to that second vantage point in order to know that there is something bigger further down the road. And this is how mastery happens. This is how you improve relationships. This is how you improve business. This is how you improve your connection with your creator. And this is how you improve your body. Oftentimes, you think your limits are at a certain distance from you, but once you hit that limit, you discover that there is another one and another one and another one and so on. And the process never ends. That's the process of mastery. This is how you take something that's important to you, that you want to create, that you want to improve, that you want to stretch, and you make it better and better and better and better. Why am I covering this? Well, it's because this is what happened with the signature approach to sell home. I fell in love with my idea. I fell in love with the whole concept. I fell in love with everything, and I started climbing up that hill, thinking that once I get to the top, that's it, I'll be perfect. Well, I got to the top of the hill and realized that it was not perfect. There was actually something better further down. And what I mean by that is that, number one, signature doesn't mean anything to anybody, except that it's a signature. That didn't speak to people. It was a marketing error, and that's part of mastery. And then number two, there is another real estate company that has the word signature in its name, and I had a hunch that they wouldn't be very happy to find out that I'm using that in my marketing. So rather than waiting to get the letter from them, I figured I would change everything and improve. So the signature approach to sell home no longer exists, and it's now being replaced with the simple approach to sell your house. See, simple talks to people. It tells you what it is. It's easy. And the truth is that selling your home stress-free for the maximum possible price and quickly is not difficult, as long as you follow 4 fundamental principles that are proven to get you there. And that's why I called it the simple approach to sell your house. And so, like I said, the signature approach no longer exists. Now it is the simple approach. And I also had to change, of course, the website because, I couldn't continue to use a name that would upset other people that I respect in real estate. So now the website is called 4 Steps Home Selling, and that refers to the 4 basic principles I was talking about. Hopefully, when I get to the next mountain, I'm improving the method and I'm not having to change the name and the marketing and everything else. But, this is how it goes. This is how mastery goes. This is the only way to get to a place where you can be really, really happy with what you created. So the conclusion, to that story is that, when it comes to expansion, there is never an end to it. Whatever you do, there is always going to be something else to do that's going to be better, that's going to be faster, that's going to be improved, that's going to stretch you and expand you. And so when you get to the top of a hill, you have 2 choices. You can stop and be happy with where you are, or you can stand as tall as you can and look around to see what else is there. And once you find that new peak, you must have the courage to just admit that where you were wasn't what you were thinking and to again take that walk and climb up the new hill. So again, it's 4 steps home selling. It's called the simple approach to sell home. It still gives you the same result, a stress-free experience, quick results, and the maximum possible price, maximum possible profit as well. So again, the new website is 4 steps home selling. And yeah, I'll never stop improving myself. I never stop improving myself, number one, for me, because otherwise I get bored. And when I get bored, I start doing all kind of crazy stuff. So I can't let myself being bored. And number two, I need to do it for you, my clients, because you deserve, the best services that I can provide. And of course, I'll never stop to improve myself for my wife and my kids, because I want to be the better person, the best version of me I can be for them. And number two, I want to set an example that they'll be proud to follow. So again, 4 steps on selling, the simple approach to sell home, maximum profits, maximum price, stress-free, and quick results. 4stepshomeselling.com. Hope you enjoyed this Facebook Live, and I will see you tomorrow because I'm back on track with my daily Facebook Lives. Cheers.